Welcome to our daily episode of Behind the Door with Suze and Mac. Today's episode is brought to you by Clearview Labs, helping companies align.
Lisa is an award-winning, internationally recognized designer with more than 20 years' experience developing the interiors of long-term care centers. She frequently speaks on topics ranging from Alzheimer and dementia care to technology at senior living industry conferences, as well as general business forums. She is active in a variety of public service and charitable organizations. Welcome.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
I am so excited. Of course, you heard my intro there about how passionate, how many years I've known you, and the growth that you have taken your company on. I'd like to talk about that because there's a lot of businesses in all levels that are trying to go to that next step, and fear stops them, or money can stop them, or whatever stops them to take the next step. What propelled you to keep on going?
Well, I think, first of all, you have to have a growth mindset. If you look at items and things in life and you try to solve problems naturally, that helps. I don't know that can be taught, but it can certainly be cultivated. And I had also some great male and female mentors. And I mentioned male because, quite often people don't think, females don't talk about that, but my greatest mentors were male. And that really made a huge impact on my life.
I totally agree. When Mac was in the service, it was very hard for me to get a job because we moved so often to different places. And my grandfather's advice was always to get a mentor someplace we were. And of course, back then when we were doing this, there wasn't a lot of females in executive positions or that were out there really doing things other than they were making great strides in the nonprofit world of fundraising. So some of my greatest and most wonderful mentors were men as well, including my grandfather, my brother, and my husband.
Oh, that's awesome. That is wonderful. And, on the growth side, well, I had, Pete Kosteris and John Kobacher and a lot of Rick Slager and a lot of wonderful male mentors. He's key. I had met with him and Adam Troy, who are local Columbus developers, and we were at an NHL hockey game, and I was asking him how he had the courage to grow his business. And he said, Lisa, don't be afraid of a zero. And I said, what are you talking about? And he said, you're afraid of a zero, whether it's 100,000 or 1,000,000 or 100 million or 1 billion. The only difference in that number is a zero. Business is business. So don't be afraid of a zero, and that has stuck with me for my entire career.
We wish you much success, and we'll be talking to you soon. Behind the Door.